Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Know Your Fur. I'm Pip, and we have with us today this adorable bean, Ollie. Ollie the Foxxo. Uh, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Ollie the Foxxo. I am a content creator on Twitch. I'm just your local gremlin Foxxo out there, basically.
My first question would be, why are you you? Like, why, a fox and not a dog or a cat? And thank you again for joining.
Thank you for having me. Well, it's actually a very good question because that was kind of random. I always liked foxes, but the first furry avatar I saw was the Rexilium, so I started with this, and then at some point my Sona became a fox, kind of. It's absolutely random, I'd say.
That's fair. If you weren't a fox, though, what would you be?
I'm kind of a cat person. I've always loved cats, and in the past my name had cat in it. So like I was really close to becoming a cat instead of a fox. But I guess I kind of wanted to be a fox more in that case.
I mean, foxes are closer related to cats than canines, so I guess you kind of went in that direction anyway.
That's very true.
That being said, though, what drew you into the fandom? Like, a lot of people will be like, I found the fandom in this way or that way, but what brought you into the fandom?
I guess it's kind of a cliche. The cliche VR chat user, I guess, as I was wearing like e-boy avatars in the past, and then at some point I saw two people in a world wearing Rex Williams. They were cuddling right there, and I was like, "Wow, those are so cool!" So I did some research, and I found those avatars. And that night I tried that avatar, and actually I have a picture of me wearing that avatar on that specific day. I don't remember the day, but I know it's in April 2021, I believe. But I still have the picture of me trying the Rexilium avatar on VRChat desktop. And from there, this is where the journey began. So I tried the Rex. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then at some point I bought it, and I started making my avatar. And at some point I just got into the fandom. I discovered the creativity and the inclusivity of the fandom.
Nice. I think, actually, I think you are the first person that's given a VR chat
really?
response. Yeah, out of all the people I've interviewed, I think you are the first. But I have a question. Since you still have that picture, could I potentially have it so I can put it up and show everybody your, oh my goodness, I'm a furry?
Of course.
Okay, but moving on, what does being a furry mean for you? Like, some people have it as just a casual hobby. Some people, like myself, see it as it's a lifestyle for them. What about you?
I guess I could say it's kind of a hobby, but also I'd say it's kind of being part of myself, I'd say. I'm kind of like a pretty affectionate person in general. So me being a furry helped me kind of like develop this and make this kind of a normal thing, I guess. I'm a very cuddly person, like very cuddly. So being a furry, being a fox in that case, kind of fits it. It kind of fits my personality, kind of. But kind of being myself in that case.
Which is fair. I mean, everybody loves cuddles. I love cuddles. Cuddles are nice.
Cuddles rule. Cuddles rule.
So you already answered my next question. But you've been my next question was, how long have you been a furry? But you've been a furry since you said 2022 or 2021?
2021, I think. I'd have to confirm
Okay.
this with the picture.
Well, we'll find out right now. So that's how long you've been a furry. I'm glad we got that figured out.
Yeah,
Yay, post.
absolutely.
So you don't sound like a typical American. Where's about in the world are you from?
So I live in Canada, and if y'all notice a small little accent that you might, I come from Quebec, so the French part of Canada. So my
Oh,
primary language is French,
I'm sorry for your
even though I
loss.
suck at it. I'm terrible. Thank you. I'm terrible at French. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do the French.
Yeah, I don't like
No.
French either. Like I don't like the way it sounds to my ears. I don't know why. Like I
I
have
mean that's
nothing
fair.
against French people. Like I don't, or French Canadians. It's just the language just doesn't sit right with my ear bones.
Depends of which French you've heard, because French from Quebec versus French from France has a very different accent, I'd say. So
I've
maybe you'd
I've
like
heard it
French Canadian more.
from yeah I've heard it from France more than anything. So
Ah, okay, yeah. Maybe you'd like the French accents from Quebec.
maybe I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
So just imagine like the French, but like break the words and kind of smash the French.
So imagine the French, but cooler.
I guess so, yeah.
So you've been a furry since 2021, 2022, somewhere in that ballpark. How's being a furry affected your life, like personal, professional, or anything of that nature?
It didn't really affect uh, my professional life. So my professional life, I try to keep it like more or really as professional as I can. I don't tell that I'm a furry that much. They know that I'm gay, but they don't know that I'm a furry at all. I don't know. I just prefer to keep it kind of, since it's kind of taboo in certain situations. I prefer to keep it like close to myself. I work in a very open, like a open-minded workspace, so I don't think anyone would mind. I know that HR is trying to find my Twitch channel, which I'm kind of scared about. But yeah, I'm kind of scared about that. But yeah, no, I try to keep it closed for now. On the personal side, I guess it did change a lot since I've started streaming. Being a furry brought me back into streaming because I used to stream with my webcam on. Really cringe. I was absolutely cringe.
I feel
And
that.
then also, oh yeah, I also was streaming as a teenager. It was kind
Oh,
of
that's
awful.
even worse.
And yeah, and I guess since I've been a furry, I've been cuddling a lot, a bit too much. Where I'm like over like 10,000 hours on VR chat. It's really bad. It's really bad. I don't have a life because of that, I'd say.
I mean, that's fair. I forced myself to stop being in VR chat so much because I've got 1,200 hours, a little over, in VR chat, and it was kind of that was my life. This was my life, and I'm just like, I should probably not.
Yeah,
But
understandable.
when that's the closest thing to interaction with people that you actually want to have, it's kind of hard to not want to go do the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'd like to circle back around to your persona for a minute. How long did it take for you to decide Foxxo?
That's a good question. My Sona kind of was built over a lot of time, and I even have pictures, more pictures of me trying multiple avatars. So when I made my Sona at first, I was trying to match my hair color, which is kind of like a brownish. So you have this is where I started, and I used what was it? The Rexium skin edit tool that would allow me to like generate a texture pretty easily. So I started really with just just my base color, and then with time I saw some other avatars and I got inspired, and at some point the rainbow showed up, and then at some point Ollie was
Oh,
born, I guess.
very nice. Okay. I like that a lot. Now, you said that you stream and content and stuff like that. Do you care if I drop your links below?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so what do we have to look forward to? Twitch, YouTube, maybe TikTok, or is it
I
just Twitch?
stream on Twitch, but I do want to do more content creation on TikTok.
Okay, cool.
Kinda keep
So
an eye on both.
for sure, I will put link to his YouTube down below. So go clicky click.
Twitch.
And or yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very space brain at the moment. I will put a link to his Twitch down below, not YouTube. That's what this is. This is where you're watching. And TikTok if he wants to. If not, we can put that in later after he starts, putting stuff out there if that's what he wants to do. So keep an eye down below if only one is there. If not, if both of them are there, go click, check out this adorable little being. So, with all of that being said, were you gonna say something? Oh, okay. All of that being said, you got any advice that you'd give to brand new furries on making a Sona?
I'd say take your time. For people who are new in the fandom, when you start making your first Sona, there's no rush. I know plenty of people that don't necessarily have a Sona, they just have a furry avatar and they just slowly discover themselves. So there's no rush. Create your Sona as you want it, take the time you need, and make it so it feels like yourself. Like for me, my Sona is pretty much supposed to represent just me. My Sona is just me. Just take really the time to make it yourself and how you want to be.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any words of wisdom or, again, advice for people who are just now entering the fandom or thinking about joining?
Well, there's the first Sona part. Like I said, take the time to make your first Sona, and I'm trying to think. I'm terrible at giving advice.
Same.
Well, take the time to discover the fandom. The fandom is one of the most inclusive fandoms there is at all, I think. There's a lot of people around there for every kind of stuff you like, games, content creation, photography. There's everything. There's absolutely everything. So take the time to discover the fandom, and I guess kind of, I'd say go on VR chat and go on in public worlds, but sometimes that can be messy. So be careful on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I guess that's pretty much it. Take the time to discover the fandom and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate. I like that advice though. Take your time to discover the fandom. I really like that. But everyone, thank you for watching. This has been Ollie, super adorable bean. Again, check out links in the description. Go check them out. Go check out super adorable goober. And until next time, remember to hydrate, medicate if you need to, and get some rest. Until next time, bye.